leaders of tomorrow? How are they the leaders of tomorrow when you stop them from going to school for 9 weeks? If Wike did not have basic education, he will not be the minister of FCT today. So, if their school is lost, they will do their school here. So, we start teaching them here every day until their school is open. So, like I said, they have been out of school for 9 weeks. 9 weeks, so how many months been 9 weeks? 2 months and 1 week, Abi. Like the whole, listen. The whole school in the whole entire FCT, the whole primary school, have been out of school for 9 weeks. And you say they'll be leaders of tomorrow. Come and tell me what you want to be in the future. Who won't tell me? Very good. Come. You show any phone that's you. Now you see they go school. Now government's fault. They don't give you better uniform. So what do you want to be in future? Speak loud.
I want to be something tomorrow.
What do you want to be? What profession?
What do you want to become in the future? I want to be.
You know, if you look, go back. You know, you see your mouth. See your head. Hey, where are you?
What is your name?
My name is.
That is what they are really causing to our.
Just in case they don't know their names, let me explain something to you. Public schools, public schools, especially the one in Durumi, in the whole of the primary school, they have just 10 teachers. Explain that part of it.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is that if you go to the primary school in Durumi now,
don't worry.
Specifically, the primary school in Durumi, if you go there, the direct employed teachers there are no more than 10. The remaining teachers are all PTA teachers. These children that you are seeing, they are charging their children school fees to pay the PTA teachers in the school.
In a government school?
In a government school. They are paying PTA. They are paying PTA. That means school fees, which we know in FCT is free education. Free education in FCT, but these parents, because there is no teachers in the primary school, only few, they have to charge their parents to pay so that they will pay PTA teachers. Still, with the few teachers they have, they are not still paying them. The children are still at home. That's not just.
Again, thank you, very dark man, for prioritizing the issues of Nigeria over a lot more frivolities. And you cannot ignore the fact that the guy has grown in recent times. He's focused more on the Nigerian issues beyond a lot of his personal fights. And I can't ignore the fact that the guy is doing better than usual. And everybody has contributed, added voices to ensuring that this is our own treasure. Do the things that are important. We'll continue to celebrate him. So it's not every time you're going to come here to analyze what he did wrong. This is also good. Then focusing on that, I'm one of those that think that Wike has done a bit above average as being minister. He's one of the few ministers of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. And as much as we do not like this government, we cannot ignore the fact that Bosun Tijani, Festus Keyamu, Nyesom Wike, and maybe one or two more have put out a couple of good fights as why they were appointed in this government. But Wike, my only worry with Wike, and just like he was while he was governor of Rivers State, his understanding of growth and development of a system or a society or a community seems to be at variance with what should be growth and development. Wike is heavy on infrastructural development. He did that while he was Rivers State, bridges and all of that. I had spoken to a couple of my friends who were workers in the civil service, and they did have good words or not so kind words for Wike while he was governor of Rivers. And he's bringing that up again. I cannot imagine for a minister of the FCT, like a mayor of the FCT, schools will be closed for up to 3 months. We hear up to about 90 days, and you are comfortable. Wike is taking money that you are supposed to use. And the last time I made this, as I think it was a graphic post, and somebody went to write that the problem I have with those of you in the APC is that you do not, there's no point, there's no break-even point, there's no rock bottom where you stop playing politics and say, no, this is wrong. The fact that you support the APC doesn't mean that everything that Wike does, everything Tinubu does, you will applaud. Some things should be, just like, for example, I don't like the APC. I just mentioned now that I have respect for Professor Kenyamu's works, even though I'm one of those that didn't like the lies he used in campaigning for Tinubu. But as a Minister of Aviation, even though it's not his primary area of strength, but the guy has put Nigeria first. I'm happy to report that Airpeace Nigerian carrier cannot fly to Heathrow. That's huge. I'm one of those that has flown Airpeace from Gatwick, and going to Heathrow, huge. Boson has put up a few things done. Proud of the reforms that has happened in a couple of places. Although holistically we need to do more, but it's not okay to say there are no effects. But those of you in the APC, you are wicked and cutlet in heart enough that you cannot recognize that there are a few things done wrong. Somebody wrote in my comment section that day to say primary school is not in the purview of. I said, you mad? Primary schools in Abuja peculiarly is under the FCT Universal Basic Education Board, managed by the minister. Whether or not you want to, how can school teachers in 2025, Nigeria has signed the minimum wage into law, even youth corpers that are not, as it were, federal government employees of government, so to speak, full-time employers, are getting above minimum wage. Why is Wike thinking backward? This same thing he implemented while he was River State governor. And when everybody celebrate bridges and roads, the man doesn't care about workers' welfare, doesn't care about reforms. He's not worried about welfare packages for people that work for him. He likes all of this show off, paparazzi, all of this exhibition. You are going to construct a new ANEC office, whereas school children, primary school children are out of school in the whole of Abuja. And then you want to tame terrorism, tame amajiri, tame banditry, tame insecurity, tame insurgents with this peculiarly, because Abuja, it's where you should not play with basic education for these children. Again, this is what we talk about priorities. Should very dark man do all of this for Tinubu to have known that this? Are you saying that this government doesn't have people that has ears on the ground to say, no, this is wrong, we should fix it? Should it become an escalated issue? Everybody will talk about it for secondary school, and you want me to take you serious as a government that came in 2023 to fix our problems? You are bragging everywhere that ASU never strike for all of them. There is nothing to say here. And whether you believe in the APC ideology, you love Tinubu, sometimes this is something to give you a heart-to-heart talk. Talk to yourself and ask yourself, does this make sense in any way? Is this something that we are proud to see? Are we looking at this and we are celebrating this? Somebody should call Wike to order. This is not right. For any reason. Teachers are saying we are tired of any 30,000, less than 15 pounds for a month. God will punish Wike.